Hi everyone, it's Roland Tech Virtual Assistant. I am Roland based in the Philippines. In today's topic, we are going to be discussing the duty of the administrative virtual assistant. If you are just coming across my page, do where to hit the like button, click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell button to get notified for more videos to come. And also you can follow this page and share this video for wider audience. Before I dive into this topic properly, I will want to say the reason I'm making this video is because most of the aspiring virtual assistant, or rather the new beginners, they do mistake general virtual assistant to administrative virtual assistant, which is GVA, to admin VA. Before then, I would like to give you an insight or a little bit example about the differences of these two before we dive into this topic of the day properly. The reason why most of the virtual assistant mistake general virtual assistant to administrative virtual assistant is because they don't really know the insights of how they both work perfectly well to the public, or rather to the general public, as a virtual assistant. Now, I'm going to bring a little bit example to the audience so we can be able to have a bit of difference between these two particular core, which is the general virtual assistant and the administrative virtual assistant. Core difference of these two particular core is, consider the general virtual assistant as the starting root of a tree, while the administrative VA is the branch of the particular tree. So you can definitely see the two difference in a very simple mathematical way. So if you want to be able to identify these both, you will see that as a general virtual assistant, without taking a general virtual assistant as a career, you cannot be able to figure out the title of an administrative virtual assistant from a general virtual assistant. So you can now understand the reason why these both core are like that. Now let us quickly move to the next topic, which is the main topic of the day, the duty of administrative virtual assistant. A lot of us don't really understand the usefulness, or rather the main core of this administrative virtual assistant, most especially to the new beginners to virtual assistant. Now I'm going to break this down for you for your better understanding. Pay attention attentively and get this correctly. Now we are going to talk about this a little bit for your better understanding. When we talk about administrative virtual assistant is a title. This is the reason why in all my previous video I mostly stated it that if you want to start a career as a virtual assistant, it's better to take GVA as a starting point, which is general virtual assistant, because in your general virtual assistant, you can be able to navigate more skills and you will have more opportunities to navigate more skills and niches as a general virtual assistant. Now, in your general virtual assistant, that is where you have your administrative virtual assistant as a title, because if you are going to start providing quality services for your potential client, you have to choose a title from your virtual assistant career, and the best title that I advise for you to choose is administrative virtual assistant, because in your administrative virtual assistant you can be able to navigate more skills and more niches, or rather make use of more tools to provide quality services for your potential client. As an administrative virtual assistant, your duty, or rather your responsibility, is to provide quality services to your potential client with your skills, or rather with the main tools that you are already familiar about. Now, I'm going to list the skill that you need to acquire before you can start providing good quality services to your potential client under the title of administrative virtual assistant. And the skills that you need are data entry, email management, calendar management, time management, customer support, research. And if you have basic knowledge in graphic design using Canva is a plus. And also if you have basic knowledge in video editing using CapCut or any familiar tool, editing tool, is also a plus. Okay, so now you understand the skills that you need that will make you to provide quality services to your potential client as an administrative virtual assistant. This is very, very important for us as a new beginner to virtual assistant, and I want you to get this correctly. And if you have watched this video to this stage, I hope you learned something today. And if you find this video helpful and interesting, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, and follow for more. You can as well share this video to reach wider audience. See you in the next video.